Greetings, family, and welcome to another edition of KSOL Black Talk Radio, the new black media. Well, on the heels of my last video showing Kodak Black, the rapper, offering to pay for the funeral services of a white teen by the name of Kendrick Castillo out of the STEM school in Colorado that just took place, the mass shooting, we have Kodak Black, the rapper, who stepped up and offered that family to pay for the services. And in that video, I mentioned how other black celebrities and athletes have done the same thing previously to other white kids also who were involved in some type of negative situation. In particular, I remember when the little white kid was beaten up at school, and there were some black influential people who came forward and offered to help him, only to find out that he was the little racist instigator. You all remember that situation. Well, this is a different story, and I like this one because this is where Dallas Cowboys star Ezekiel Elliott offers to pay for the funeral of a black teen football star who was killed this past Saturday. Family, middle schooler Jaylon McKenzie is his name. Pictured here on the left, was killed on Saturday when an unidentified person opened fire at a party in Venice, Illinois, which took place after his 8th grade dance. Emergency services attempted to save McKenzie and transported him to a local hospital, but the young black teen succumbed to his injuries shortly after arriving. Shortly thereafter, McKenzie's mother, Sukina Gunner, was approached by a person representing Elliott who said the NFL player wished to pay for her son's funeral. She told the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. Elliott has ties to the area where McKenzie lived in Belleville and grew up in nearby Alton. Quote, "It's so generous," Gunner told the Post-Dispatch. "I remember Jaylon watching Elliott cross that NFL draft stage and thinking, I can do this, so it means a lot," unquote. And family, as a side note, his mother, Sukina Gunner, posted a tweet, and she tweeted this. It says, quote, "My baby taught me to live." And then it says 14-year-old phenom Jaylon McKenzie was shot and killed on Saturday night. Today, one of our crews talked to his mom, and as they filmed, the TV in the background, tuned to ESPN, ran a story on his passing. Chills. And briefly, I'm going to show you a short clip of exactly what she meant. So basically, as the interviewer is talking to the mother here, this is what happens. They're carrying on the interview, and lo and behold, they're running the story of her son on ESPN in the background on the local on their TV screen. And so it sent chills through her, and with good reason. It would have done the same thing to me too. But I digress. His mother continues, she says, quote, "It's so generous. I remember Jaylon watching Elliott cross that NFL draft stage and thinking, I can do this, so it means a lot." McKenzie was a big fan of Elliott's, Gunner explained, and saw him as an illustration of how he too wanted to make an impact on the football field. When Ezekiel was playing, he would sit in front of the TV. His eyes were glued to the TV watching him, Gunner told Fort Worth Star-Telegram. Quote, just for him to reach out to me and help me in this difficult time leaves me speechless," the mother continues. Family, McKenzie was a celebrated up-and-coming football star. Last year, the 13-year-old, he was featured in Sports Illustrated as one of 6 teens destined to rule the future of sports. Jaylon McKenzie played running back, wide receiver, and defensive back. he garnered national attention after catching 5 passes for 161 yards and scoring 2 touchdowns at the NFL's 8th grade All-American game in 2018. When asked what his dreams were, McKenzie told the Sports Illustrated that he hoped to go to college and then play for either the Los Angeles Rams or Chargers. Quote, Jaylon always said he'd be famous one day, his mother told the St. Louis Post-Dispatch. So I know that is what he would have wanted. Well, family, again, I bring this story to you on the heels of that other story I just posted on Kodak Black, whereas he paid for the funeral of a white kid who was the victim of white mass shooting. And I was showing how it's unfortunate that we have black men in our communities who will cape for some of these other people faster than they will for their very own. I give major kudos to Ezekiel Elliott for stepping up for Jaylon McKenzie. And for Jaylon McKenzie, your family, I send my condolences and may you rest in peace. Family, this is Guru at KSOL Black Talk Radio, the new black media, bringing you yet again another story. You've heard it first here at KSOL Black Talk Radio.